The Legend of Sang Nila Utama, a Singapore folk story. In a time of myth and legend, there lived a prince named Sang Nila Utama. Feeling restless in his grand palace, he yearned for an adventure and decided to set out on a great hunt with his loyal followers. Deep within the forest, a swift deer darted across their path. The prince took aim, but the creature was too quick. A thrilling chase began as Sang Nila Utama and his men pursued the elusive animal through the dense jungle. The deer vanished without a trace, but it had led them to the top of a high hill. From this vantage point, the prince was greeted by a breathtaking panorama of the sea and its scattered islands. His gaze fell upon a particular island, one with a coastline as brilliant white sand that sparkled in the sun. "What is the name of that place?" he asked his chief minister. "That is the island of Temasek, Your Highness," the man replied. "We shall sail to Temasek," the prince declared with excitement. But as their ship journeyed across the sea, the sky turned dark. A mighty storm suddenly descended upon them, with fierce winds and towering waves. The ship was tossed about by the raging sea, threatening to sink. To save themselves, the crew began to throw heavy cargo into the churning water. Yet the storm's fury only intensified. As the ship took on more water, the chief minister approached the prince with a grave look. "Your Highness," he urged, "your crown must be offered to the sea. It is the most precious and heady object we have left." Understanding the wisdom in the advisor's words, the prince took off his heavy crown and cast it into the waves. As the crown disappeared beneath the surface, the storm miraculously ceased, and the water grew still and calm. At last, they arrived safely on the white shores of Temasek. As the prince ventured into the island's lush forest, he stopped suddenly, captivated by the sight of a strange and noble creature. The beast was majestic, with a powerful red body, a mane-like ruff of light fur around its neck, and a fierce black head. For a moment, its powerful eyes met the prince's, and then, in a flash, it vanished into the jungle. What was that creature? The prince asked his chief minister, his voice filled with wonder. The minister thought for a moment. "I believe it was a singa, Your Highness, an old name for a lion, a beast of great strength and courage." The prince saw the appearance of the singa as a powerful omen. "This is a good sign," he declared. "We will build our new home here, and we shall call this island Singapura, the Lion City." And so, the legend tells, Singapore was born.